You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
I'm Smiley the dog. I am a mutt. I'm Smiley the dog. I'm super smiley. I have a cat, 2 sweets, the travel kitty. I have a good girlfriend, Angel's really pretty. I have a pony and we share a big horse. We have a big yard, yeah, we have to, of course. I have a pool. In the summer I stay cool. To a fountain, live in the mountain, live high on the hog. Need to be a spokes dog. I'm Smiley the dog. I am a mutt. I'm Smiley the dog. I'm super smiley.
Woof and Super Smiles. Welcome to a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio, the largest pet radio network in the world. I'm Megan Blake, the pet lifestyle coach, here with my super possum sidekick, Super Smiley, who's the national spokesdog for the American Humane Association Hero Dog Awards. On a Super Smiley adventure, we explore adventures where animals lead. They can be journeys for animal advocacy, for adventure, and they almost always lead to paths of inner discovery and greater bonding with our dogs. And today, all of our guests are on a profoundly deep journey with their dog heroes. We're so proud to bring you today some of the dog heroes who will be walking the red carpet at the Hero Dog Awards October 5th in Beverly Hills, which will be televised October 30th on the Hallmark channel. Hundreds of dogs were nominated in 8 categories and millions of votes came in to narrow the field down to 8 winners, each representing a hero dog category. The extremely impressive categories include therapy dogs, service dogs, military dogs, search and rescue dogs, guide dogs, dogs for the deaf, law enforcement arson dogs, search and rescue dogs, and emerging hero dogs. And today, Pet Life Radio, Smiley, and I are so honored to present 4 of the hero dogs who won their categories. Their people are here doing the talking, but if they're anything like Smiley and me, the inspiration comes right from the dogs. So let's meet our guests. We have CWP Carlos with Ruby Ridpath. Hi, Ruby and Carlos.
Hi, thank you. We are so excited to be here with you today.
Oh, thank you, Ruby. And extra special little scratch there for Carlos, too. Next is therapy dog Elle with Leah Brewster. Hi, Leah and Elle.
Hi, it's so wonderful to be here. I'm so happy, and Ellie and I are excited.
Very good. And Lola, the hearing dog with Charlene McKenzie is here. Charlene, we want to welcome you and Lola to a Super Smiley adventure, and we know you have some special challenges with the sense of hearing, so we're going to talk with Charlene and Lola coming up. But let's right now also say hi to Karen Ann and Jingles. Hey, Karen Ann.
Hi there. So good to be here.
We're really, really happy all of you all are here. And so now let's go to some of the dogs and find out what has been going on with them. Leah, Ellie is a big pit bull girl, but she's a therapy dog, and it seems like she has a very special mission. Tell us about that.
Well, Ellie has a mission of Pawn It Forward for people and pets. She shares unconditional love, hope, and happiness, and her passion is helping children with her reading program, Tail Wagging Tail.
And I also read on her bio that she's a beautiful, big, pitty girl, and that she also helps people overcome a fear of dogs. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. She's helped a lot of people overcome their fear of dogs because she's so friendly and outgoing, and that in turn invites them to come over and meet her.
That makes perfect sense. Smiley has a similar mission as well. And then we also have CWP dog Carlos with Ruby Ridpath. Hi, Ruby. Tell us about Carlos's mission.
Carlos's mission as a retired contract working dog and former explosives detection dog, as a goodwill ambassador for his charity partner, our mission is to make more and more people within the public arena aware of what our nation's four-footed soldiers do and how many lives they save, as well as the need for each one of our nation's working dogs to come home and find a loving retirement home which they have earned and deserve.
I love that. That is so important. That's so important. And Karen, tell us about Jingles. What has Jingles been doing?
Well, Jingles is a little spitfire, full of joy, and she has been my guide dog for the last a year and a half, and she's about the most spirited of all the guide dogs that I've had in the last 30 years. She's my 6th dog. And
oh, my.
She is a hero in her own mind long before she was entered in the contest.
I believe that. I always tell people that these are the special hero dogs that are being recognized, but all they have to do is look down and look at the eyes looking up at them, and they're looking into the eyes of a hero dog. Would you all agree with that?
Absolutely.
I think that was an absolutely. And these are amazing dogs with superhuman missions. Smiley and I are just absolutely so inspired by all of you. And Smiley and I were just in Orlando with the American Humane Association Humane Summit, where leaders advocating for animals shared research and information as to how we can continue to advocate for animals. And Victoria Stillwell spoke. I think we're all familiar with Victoria. Do y'all know Victoria's work?
Yes.
Yeah, we love all of her positive influence on dogs. And then Jackson Galaxy was there for the kitties. And Super Smiley and I were there on stage with the AHA president and CEO, Robin Ganser. And the three of us right there on stage raised money to fly the Hero Dog nominees from all around the country so they can attend the Hero Dogs Awards October 5th in Beverly Hills. And you all will be walking the red carpet, representing how dogs can save us and inspire us to live better and fuller lives to benefit other animals and people. And we're going to hear more about these hero dogs and the awards televised on Hallmark and about our hearing dog, Lola, with her person, Charlene. And we also have a comment from Betty White right from the red carpet from last year's awards right after this break. Smiley, can you wait? Good boy.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
I'm Smiley the dog. I'm Super Smiley. Let's rock!
Every pet is unique. Maybe they're gray in the muzzle, yet young at heart. Maybe they're growing out of the puppy stage and into their paws and ears. Or maybe they're just trying to maintain a more girlish figure. At PetSmart, we have the right food for your pet at a great value for you. PetSmart. Be better together.
Go to PetSmartDeal.com and save up to 30% on pawsome gifts for the pets and pet people in your life. Toys, collars, leashes, PetSmart gift cards, treats, and more. Go to PetSmartDeal.com today. PetSmartDeal.com.
Join the Dog Ring Revolution. If you love your dog and want to take them everywhere you go, now you can with Dog Ring. Dog Ring is a hands-free way to include your dog in more activities and give you the freedom to take your dog almost anywhere. It's a safe and easy way to secure your dog. It clips around trees, posts, and poles in seconds. It's lightweight, portable, and strong. It has a free sliding leash which allows your dog to run around without getting tangled up. Perfect for parks, picnics, barbecues, camping, lounging outside, and furry fun adventures everywhere. Now you can be part of the Dog Ring Revolution. Visit thedogring.com and sign up for our Kickstarter campaign. Registration is now open. Go to thedogring.com. That's thedogring.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
And we're back on a Super Smiley adventure with 4 hero dogs in the running for the top spot at the American Hero Dog Awards presented by the American Humane Association and televised by Hallmark. Okay, let's meet our 4th guest, Lola, who helps her person, Charlene. Charlene calls herself a late deafened adult. So Charlene, we applaud your courage and spirit for joining us on a radio show. Charlene, what does a hearing dog do? What does Lola do for you?
Thank you for asking, Megan. I actually am disconnected from the world of sound, and that means I'm also disconnected from people because sound is so important in relationships. Except for my cochlear implant and hearing aid, I am virtually deaf. So I'm always wired for sound except for when I'm sleeping, but I miss an awful lot. Speech discrimination, environmental noises, and cues, I miss those a lot. And so Lola alerts me at home by coming and jumping up on me and taking me to the source of whatever sound is occurring for which she's been trained. And that includes the oven timer, the front door knock, the back door knock, the telephone, the smoke alarm, and my name being called. That's the daytime. But at night, when I take off my hearing devices, I don't hear anything. And that's disconcerting and kind of scary. So Lola sleeps with me on top of my bed, and she is trained to alert me, to jump on me, wake me up, and take me to any sounds that occur during the night. And that gives me a good night's sleep because I can relax and know that I'm being cared for by my very special buddy, Lola.
Yes, Charlene, you have a very special angel there with you. That's the way I would describe her. Has there been any extraordinary instance where her help really saved you or something, a story you'd like to share with us?
I'm really glad you asked because not long ago, Lola performed a service to me beyond the call of duty. She had not been trained, but we were going to take a long day automobile ride, and I took her to the park to exercise her and let her take care of her needs. We were way out in the middle of the grass in this very large park, and all of a sudden, which she never does, she started tugging on her leash and pulling me as hard as she could, almost running in place till she got me going. She dragged me off the grass back onto the street, and I really kind of panicked because I thought, I wonder if there is someone out there who looks dangerous. I wonder if what's going on out here? Where am I supposed to look to see what's going on? Am I in danger? And instead, all of a sudden, the sprinkler heads on the grass popped up, and they're like fire hoses. They're real big ones.
Wow.
And she saved me from getting drenched because she could hear the pipes under the ground filling with water and about to give me a real shower. Well,
Charlene,
she saved me a lot of times.
Charlene, that's a great story. That is really a good story. And we just take for granted in the world of hearing how we use hearing as a cue for our lives. And you're just so blessed to have Lola in your life. And I also believe, I always talk about on this show how animals are healers and teachers. Has Lola taught you any life lessons, Charlene?
Well, believe me, I've learned so much from her. Because early on, when my hearing was destroyed inadvertently when I was 20, I felt so lost and so, as I said, disconnected from life. I lost my confidence. But with Lola, who is my second hearing dog, I have learned to feel really independent because I am dependent on Lola and she doesn't let me down. So what I've learned from her is not what we can't do, but what we can that makes the difference. She's a rescue dog. Her life was saved about 7 years ago, and she rescues me daily, and that means the quality of my life's been saved, even enhanced. She's paying it forward for her benefits, her life being saved, and that's what I've been learning from her, to reach out, share, and help, and give hope to other people who have lost their hearing.
Charlene, I love that. I love all those lessons, and thank you so much for sharing them with us on Pet Life Radio. Don't go anywhere, Charlene, but Karen Ann, Leah, and Ruby, I'm sure you all have learned many lessons from your dogs. Karen Ann with Jingles is a guide dog. What has Jingles taught you?
Jingles has taught me how to not be afraid to take every opportunity with every step I take. She has given me back so much independence. I was without a guide dog for 2 years prior to Jingles coming into my life, and so I was using my cane to get around. And the thing about canes is they cannot tell the difference between people and inanimate objects. So I was constantly feeling like I was different because I was always using my cane and it would hit people's ankles and things like that, and I always felt self-conscious. I hadn't used a cane since I was a teenager because I've had guide dogs all these years. So being without a guide dog for 2 years, when Jingles came into my life, it was definitely like a new beginning for me all over again. She has brought so much joy to my life and so much joy to everyone else's life because she has such an amazing personality that you can't help but smile when you see her. And
I like that.
she's definitely, Yeah, she definitely smiles, and her whole body wags. She thinks everyone coming toward her is her new best friend that she hasn't seen forever.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's one of the things that I believe most animals teach us is to embrace joy in life and just live in the moment and live and love life. And Ruby, CWD, Carlos is a military dog. They are so highly trained. Humans train them, but do they teach us lessons as well?
Carlos has taught me many lessons, and it's hard to believe that. You know, most people say it's just a dog. None of the dogs are ever just a dog. But Carlos has, since retirement, 4 days after he arrived from Afghanistan, cancer was discovered, and he has survived cancer. A few weeks later, they discovered a mass on his spleen. His spleen had to be removed. A few months after that, he went into respiratory distress, and we went into emergency surgery for laryngeal paralysis. And he still battles other medical conditions now. You know what? Every time he has faced any of these medical conditions, surgeries, or anything, he's taught me every day is a blessing, and enjoy every day and every minute, regardless of what happens. Go forth, make friends, and, just enjoy, because we have tough days as humans, but when you see that wagging tail and that smile, you sort of say, wow, life isn't that bad. And I see Carlos do that with everyone he meets as a goodwill ambassador.
Yes, I love that you called him a goodwill ambassador, and he reminds everyone with his tail wagging and smiling. Of course, my dog's name is Super Smiley, so we are completely with you on that one, Ruby. And Leah, Elle is your beautiful therapy dog. What have you learned from her? I imagine she teaches a lot of people things every day with her work, right?
Yes. I look at Ellie as being a teacher of love. She's taught me to be a strong person. With her readers, she teaches patience, because a reader can be struggling, and she just sits there and listens. A non-judgmental ear. She's not constantly correcting them, so they're able to feel confident about their reading. And then, of course, she's a teacher of acceptance. Because of her appearance, a lot of people are intimidated with her. They either love her or they're afraid of her. And so with her teaching acceptance, it's showing it doesn't matter your appearance. You just need to be open for friendship, and that's all that she ever wants. She'll be a friend to anybody and everybody, as long as they open their heart to her.
I believe that, and I love that. And I want to ask each of you just a quick fire question. We'll go back to Leah and Ellie. What would be her special quality that makes her a hero?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Well, okay, you know what? Let's go on to Karen Ann. We'll come back to you, Leah. Karen Ann, what makes Jingles a hero? Her one quality.
Her one quality would be the joy she spreads. Not even that she's my guide dog. That's hero enough to me, but she's just joy unbounded.
I love that. Joy unbounded. And Ruby, what about Carlos? What is the quality that makes Carlos a hero dog?
Perseverance.
Ah, love that. Love that. I imagine that he shared that or showed that as a military working dog, right?
He did. He served 5 continuous years with no breaks, protecting our troops. He survived over in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he comes home. He survives medical conditions and perseverance. He's a hero. He never gave up.
Right, and that did save many lives, as you just mentioned. We so applaud all of these dogs. And Leah, back to Ellie. What quality does Ellie have? I know she has many. The hard question is the what one quality. What would you say?
And there's so many things about her that are, to me, a hero quality. Right. But I guess if I had to sum it up in one word, it would be hope.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful word. Yeah. I love that. And all of you, I want you to know, I'm sure you share this quality with me. I talk to Smiley, and I know that he talks back to me. So what would your dogs want us to know, to all the listeners? What do they want the listeners to know? Karen and Jingles, what does Jingles want to say to us?
Jingles wants to say, Baru, first of all. And that basically means take every step in your life with a little bit of joy.
Good. I love this word joy we keep hearing over and over. And Leah and Ellie, what does Ellie want to say to us?
Well, Ellie loves giving high fives in person. So, and her way of giving a high five would be to share unconditional love and happiness to all her friends. That's what she likes to say.
I love that. Smiley does the high five too. Maybe we can get Ellie and Smiley to high five each other. Ruby and Carlos, what does Carlos want us to know about life or about him? What does he want to share?
Carlos repeatedly says, "It's time to have a potty, Mom. Let's enjoy life."
Oh,
he does the happy paw dance.
I love that. And Smiley would definitely say super smile and go out and adopt a pet. And kindness is contagious. That's what Smiley would have to say. And we're so looking forward to the Hero Dog Awards. We've got another break coming up. He's also telling me there's another break. And we'll be right back with more from the Hero Dogs, Elle, Carlos, Lola, and Jingles. And Smiley. Good dogs.
Sit, stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
I'm Smiley the dog. I'm Super Smiley. Must walk.
Dyson. The new Dyson Animal Vacs are powerful bagless upright vacuums for homes with pets. Air muscle and radio root cyclone technology generates the strongest suction power to powerfully remove dust, dirt, and pet hair from the home or car. To order your Dyson Animal Vac, go to DysonDeals.com. DysonDeals.com to order your Dyson Animal Vac today.
Dyson. Music to your ears.
I'm not much of a reader, but I do wish I were more well-read.
There are so many great books coming out. I wish I could find a way to keep up.
Audible.com makes it easy to stay well informed and catch up on your reading simply by listening. Audiobooks from Audible turn downtime into uptime. You'll be more productive and become well-read.
Now I'm able to catch up on all the great books I've been wanting to read.
With Audible, I feel smarter.
Pet Life Radio listeners, try Audible.com now and get your first 30 days of Audible Listener Gold membership plan free. And get a free audiobook. Choose from over 100,000 titles. To get this great deal, go to audibledeals.com. That's audibledeals.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Werber from Ask the Vets with Dr. Jeff here on Pet Life Radio. We want to hear from you. Listen in. We're on every Thursday, 1 o'clock Pacific Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time here on PetLifeRadio.com. We are one of the only live shows on Pet Life Radio, and I'm here to answer your questions. So you can call in at 877-385-8882, or you can drop me an email to drjeff@PetLifeRadio.com, and hopefully we'll see you here on Thursdays.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Robin Dancer with American Humane Association, and congratulations to Super Smiley, our 2013 National Spokesdog for the Hero Dog Award. Way to go, Super Smiley.
And we're back on a Super Smiley adventure with 4 of the Hero Dog Award nominees presented by the American Humane Association and Hallmark. And we have been talking with Jingles, the seeing eye dog, Ellie, the therapy dog, Carlos, the military dog, and also Lola, the hearing dog. But I want to be sure that everyone knows that there are 4 more heroes who are in the running for Top Hero Dog who will be on the red carpet in Beverly Hills at the Hero Dog Awards October 5th. So I want to invite all the listeners to go to herodogawards.org and read about these amazing dogs who are not on this show right now, but are also inspirational heroes. So let me just tell everybody a little bit about these dogs. First of all, to my guests here, have you met any of the other hero dogs that aren't on the show? Have you talked with any of their people?
Yes, just on Facebook. I feel like I know so many of these people already and the dogs.
Oh, that's a really good point. There's Hero Dog Awards on Facebook. We want to invite everyone to join that on Facebook. And Super Smiley has been posting and encouraging everybody to vote. Have you all been seeing Super Smiley's pictures? He's got shots from traveling all over the country, really fun ones where he's with his little miniature horse and kissing angels. So we want to invite everyone to come and meet these dogs on Facebook, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, good. So let me tell a little about the other dogs. And if you all have something to add, please feel free. Cassidy was abandoned under a pile of wood and was so injured that a leg had to be amputated. And now he's an advocate for special needs rescues and works to show that every life has value. I love this because Smiley has a campaign for thrown away dogs. So we all give Cassidy 4 paws up. And John D. is a search and rescue dog who's united many people with their loved ones, and the story on his page is so touching. A mother looks into his eyes and says, "Go find my son." Her son had been missing for quite a while, and John D. did find the little boy. It was too late. He had passed, but the mother was so grateful to this dog for finding her son and bringing him home. I mean, that's a true hero. And Bronx is a service dog, met his 14-year-old person when Christopher was having seizures. And Christopher had almost died several times, and he was afraid to go to sleep at night. But when he got Bronx alerts him to his seizures. And when he came into Christopher's life, Christopher could now sleep for the first time with Bronx there in his bed, unafraid. And then we also have Lakota. Lakota is a canine police dog. And Lakota, oh my goodness, just did so many things. He recovered $60,000 in stolen merchandise. He led to many arrests and apprehensions. He did so much to serve and protect. But he was in an extreme car accident with his police officer person, his handler, and the car was cut in half. And Lakota did survive, but it took many, many surgeries, and it was a very hard road. And Lakota now serves to be a spokesdog for taking care of police dogs who are injured in action, and we applaud that as well. So we love everything that all of these dogs are doing, and all of your dogs are ambassadors. Karen Ann, Ruby, Charlene, and Leah. What message would your dog want to share now if they could actually talk, if they could say something? What would they say? Karen Ann, what else would Jingles want to say?
I think that Jingles would probably say, take every chance in life to spread again. I come back to that word joy.
Well, that makes sense.
And that she is the voice of independence in my life. And
I love that. And I love Jingles' name, too. You keep coming back to joy, and I love that. And Ruby, Carlos being a military dog, what would he want to say to the people?
I think Carlos would want to say to people, and in a Goodwill ambassador scenario does this currently, is don't forget the four-legged soldiers that are serving and still in harm's way every day. And that's an important part of his life now, is recognizing the military working dogs and contract working dogs that are in harm's way, and some have given the ultimate sacrifice, even like our troops have.
Absolutely. That's so true. And Ellie, your therapy dog, what does Ellie want to tell the people in her own words?
Well, as an educator at events and programs, she's always paving a path for a better future for all her friends, and she hopes to change the course for our youth, our pets, and our community.
I love that. And the Hero Dogs Awards is designed to celebrate the profoundly deep bond that we have with our dogs and to illustrate how much they enhance our lives. And your dogs are just doing an amazing, amazing job at this. They are indeed ambassadors and spokesdogs. And like you all have said, we may rescue them, but they always rescue us right back. And speaking of saying something, we have a very special comment from Betty White right from the red carpet last year.
Miss White, thank you so much for all you do for animals.
Well, thank you, and thank you for letting me touch her.
Bless you for your work.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Everything you say about animals.
Well, I mean it from my heart.
I love Betty White. Everyone loves Betty White. So we want to make sure that we invite everybody to go to herodogawards.org, vote for your favorite hero dog, and share the page with all your friends so we can share just how wonderful these dogs are. And they remind us that when you look down at your dog, there's a hero looking right back at you. And Karen Ann, Ruby, Charlene, and Leah, Smiley and I are so looking forward to meeting you on October 5th on the red carpet. Your dogs have a special collar for the event. What are you all doing to get ready for this amazing event? Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll tell you, Carlos knows that Hollywood has to have bling. So he does have some special bling already.
I love that. Karen Ann, have you got any bling happening around you now?
Jingles, in the spirit of Carlos's bling, will also be wearing some bling.
How about you, Leah, with Ellie?
Well, I had a recommendation from a friend for Ellie to wear a heart. Maybe a little heart with some bling on it, because that's her little signature on Facebook. She signs off with a heart. So we're in the process of looking for her a heart.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And I don't want to leave Charlene out. Charlene, can you hear us? Do you have any special jewelry that Lola's going to be wearing?
I do hear you, and I'm amazed that even the dogs are dressing up. It just gives me some really good ideas. So Lola's extra dressing will have to be a surprise.
Oh, I like that, Charlene. And you all know Polly Perret. She's an amazing actress, and I loved what she said last year when she said, when you can walk down the red carpet in all your finery and you're covered with dog hair and it's cool, that's my kind of event. And I agree with Polly Perret on that one. I think we're all going to be in that same state on October 5th. And here's another exciting thing that Smiley and I have to announce. The Hero Dog Awards is giving Farrah Fawcett a posthumous award because of her love of animals and her kindness and her own battle with cancer and the amazing heroic example that she set. And Smiley and I will be presenting that award on stage to Ryan O'Neal. So we want to give a big thank you to Farrah in spirit and to Ryan O'Neal for coming to the awards and accepting the Hero Dog Award on behalf of Farrah for her heroic life and for all the heroes that are going to be there in the audience and walking the red carpet. And so, again, we want to invite everyone to go to herodogawards.org and vote and support these dogs, to go to the Facebook page for Hero Dog Awards. Come visit Smiley at smileythedog.com. And do you all have any questions for me? Because I was there last year when the amazing, beautiful Kristen Chenoweth was the MC. It was an amazing show. Do you all have any questions for me as to what to expect? How can I help you?
Yeah. What can we expect?
Okay. Well, let me tell you, here's one thing. The red carpet is madness. It's beautiful. There's so much press. There's cameras and TV crews, and everybody is going to be looking at you. I loved one of the people that I interviewed, one of the stars that I interviewed one time. He said, we are usually on the red carpet with the eyes on us, but now we're there to shine the spotlight on the dogs. And I love that. I love that comment. That was from Owain Yeoman, who's on The Mentalist. So big shout out and high five to Owain. We love him for his support of animals. And so there's going to be lots and lots of cameras, lots and lots of people, but everybody's there to see the dogs. So the main thing is to just take a breath and have fun. Enjoy that moment. That's a great question. Any other specific questions I can help you with?
Well, Jingle says that she thinks we're going to the Oscars.
You know what, Karen Ann? You just let her go on thinking that. I love that. Smiley gives Jingles a special high five for that one. This is great. Great. Does anybody else have any other questions or comments before we go? I want you all to say whatever you'd like because we're so honored and happy to have you here.
Well, just thank you so much for having us. This has been a wonderful experience.
Oh, you're so welcome,
thank
Charlie.
you so much for everything you and Smiley do for the dogs and animals. Thank you, and we can't wait to see you. Carlos's tail is wagging.
Oh, I love that. And I can't wait to see all these doggy smiles. I love that. We're all going to be filled with joy and smiles and wagging tails, which is wonderful. And I want to thank you, big thank you to the American Humane Association for bringing us the Hero Dog Awards so we can celebrate these dogs in such a beautiful and tangible manner. They're right there. And thank you, AHA, for asking Super Smiley to be the American Humane Association Hero Dog Awards spokesdog. What an amazing honor. And thank you to Karen Ann, Ruby, Charlene, and Leah for joining us on a Super Smiley adventure on Pet Life Radio. And also, thank you to John D., Cassidy, Bronx, and Lakota for everything that you do. And good luck to all of you at the Hero Dog Awards. Thank you from all of us here at Pet Life Radio on a Super Smiley adventure. And until next time, woof and super smiles.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.